Hello. We are here in the magical winter Worldyland with none other than Worldy and none other than another Worldy, Water Worldy. I cannot see anymore what is happening on the screen. This is blind. This is for the mind, for the heart, and for the soul. Now there are the Worldys. Humming before for like 10 minutes, but then I had to change the battery and kind of got me a little bit out of the humming. But now I have a cooler visual experience, or if it even gets cooler, because it was audible. Can't get greater, because this is Worldymania. Now, I know that people probably think that my channel is not really ASMR, but I'm telling you, sadly, most people don't know what ASMR is. And yes, the homeless knows it. Anything is ASMR that I do. This is for the soul. There's no greater relaxation when a homeless does art like this. If he talks, if he whispers, if he speaks normal, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. But of course we can tune into that calmer and slower version, and then the voice automatically gets deep, because this is what the frequencies do. Yeah, when they're slowly vibrating, slow vibration, you know, slow vibration. You have it like this. First, I thought I would just create a humming video or a humming experience with all sorts of different hummings, partly with some effect, maybe a delay, a chorus. But then while editing, I kind of love to listen to my own voice, to my tuned in voice. And I found this way more, like, I don't know, it caught myself. And I'm always going with the flow. I'm always listening to whatever catches myself. Look, an artist must love the creation. And whatever I love the most, that can only be right. There's humming out there, but my voice is not out there. I'm literally the most voiceless person. Nobody is more voiceless than homeless people. We are helpless and voiceless. Nobody listens to us. But don't worry. I'm not going to bother you with that kind of stories or something. I don't know, I just want to talk maybe a little bit here. And in the end, probably I'm the only one listening to myself, listening to this. And I will enjoy it, I know. Because when I will see this, for example, let's say in a year from here, then I will watch this and I would think to myself, oh my God, you unbelievably freaking ruled the homelessness, and you created such wonderful dreams while in the hardest time of your life. That I will say to myself, and I will be proud, and I will love to listen to the very words that I'm right now saying, to the thoughts, to everything from that time, from right now, that when you will see this is probably also just something in the past. Who knows when you will see this? Who knows when you will listen to this and hear this? Who knows when you will find me? And the Worldys, of course. But as the Worldys are so wonderfully present in this unreal scenery in front of our eyes, yeah, they always get their spotlight. They are the stars, and they are just unbelievable. Wherever there's a worldy, there's just innocence, there's timelessness, there's soul. Any moment. Of course, in this scenery here, this is winter, wonder worldy land, beautiful lights, and yeah, this is the privileged world where you get to see these dreams. But I've been out there with the Worldys for so long now, and trust me, for me, I can create that anywhere, in some dark alley, in some back, whatever, in some dumpster alley, at the last places where you think is beauty, and suddenly it becomes the soul energy, and the world is transformed every moment, every scenery. And if you want to see more of that, moments, shots of so many moments that already went down that nobody knows about, if you want to see that, there are thousands of photos, thousands of photos with me and the superstars, the Worldys. And they are so unbelievable. Thousands of photos, and every single shot, every scene is different. Every worldy appears different, even when it's the same worldy. It's always they change a little bit, and yeah, wherever a little bit different angle, a little bit different light, and it creates every time a new eye-pleasing moment. That is how I'm doing this for so many years now, without ever getting any tired of it. It's just getting greater and greater, as you can see right now in front of your eyes. This is shot number 10,000 or something. and there's no end in sight. This will never end. My entire life I would be out there with the Worldys, I can guarantee you that, because this makes me survive anything and carries me on and restores peace, and yeah, restores love and makes me happy. And yeah, I'm just so happy. Look, while you're watching this, yeah, the very next day after I've recorded what you're right now watching, something so incredible happened. Suddenly there was a new Worldy, and I was thinking, should I, involve this in this video? Because artists, you think about it, I could make another video and totally highlight that new Worldy. Yeah, because I have already captured so many new shots. So we have been on adventures, and yeah, but I don't want to steal the show of these two incredible guys here of Worldy, the founder of, I love to say it's a kind of a gag, the founder of Saturdance. It's so funny. Saturdance is not founded. But you see, it's like that all the Worldys, they have stories. It's true, real stories, real life stories, and abilities and tribes, and there's so much to it, and it just makes me look how it cheers me up. It is so truest, honest happiness when I think about Worldy and the moment how how he motivated me and made me happy during a stormy, total fucked up weather day. And suddenly, Worldy made me create that Saturdance. But it was Worldy, and since then, I say that that he's the founder, the founder of Saturdance. And the other Worldy here is Jinn Worldy. He does not really have a name yet. It's from the Jinn tribe. There's some kind of magical magician tribe, but it's Jinn, like genie, the lamp. You know, there was back in the 90s or something. There was this genie from the lamp. Maybe even in the 2000s, and I think with Aladdin or something, there was also some kind of blue ghost genie. You probably right now already know, and that is the Jinn tribe. But Worldy is the water tribe, and the Jinn tribe, there are also more. And this specific Worldy here doesn't have a name. But if you like, if you see this, you can give him a name. Write it in the comments, and I will just let it be there in the comments for a while. And when there are suggestions, everyone else who sees this can either make a new suggestion or just join in on the idea of an already existing name suggestion and give a like or comment on it, and kind of push it by that to be some more. And the most reactions on a name suggestion will be the name that I choose. And I won't do this with all Worldys, except of the already really named Worldys. What is incredible about that is the interaction with you out there, which is super important to me. You will see, I really want to change the world. The Worldys are here for a reason, and they're here for everyone. And I want to involve you in everything as much as possible, because this is the only thing that makes sense to me in this life, to share. And I'm 100% convinced that this is something missing in our world, because everything is really just these winners, and they have it all for themselves, and they are good in creating the illusion. I don't want to talk them down. If a winner right now is listening to this, thank you for being here. You're here for a reason, and you know that I don't want to separate us. I don't want to divide us any longer, as we already have been divided for so long, but there's still some truth, and I'm a person of truth, and I will always be. And I know that it's kind of maybe offensive or something, but for now, winners, they keep it all for themselves and create the illusion that the people who are watching this matter. And I swear by the Worldys that I'm not creating any illusions, that everything is truer than true here. I'm living all of these fictions, dreams. I'm living it. That's why I'm the homeless who creates this. And this is all only possible because of the Worldys there, but it's also something, if I can credit myself for a moment, something is there about me that was always there. I'm not making this up out of some suffering, you know. This is not resulting from suffering and from bad experiences, even though there is some kind of science about this suffering entitlement paradox, but I will make probably totally scientific, interesting ASMR videos where you can just enjoy listening to new understanding and, as I call it, fundamental reality. But yeah, I will make videos about this. I will make videos, so many videos. I will make videos for the rest of my life. I have infinite ideas and infinite drive. Yeah, that I hope will not die, because yeah, I don't know, sometimes I'm kind of like dying in isolation, in being cut off the world, creating so much, giving so much, contributing so much energy and so much caring and sharing, and there is just nothing really on the other side. I'm doing this, I don't know how many years now. I don't know if there's anybody who's done this so long at such a high level, like full-time pushing ideas and visions, and there's nothing to it. You know, like Saturdance, for example, as I talked about this. This went down. It's already over. It's 80 weeks in a row. I put in so much effort. This is complete fiction. Yeah, every soundtrack produced by myself and matching all these soundtracks and it's every single week really an ultimate masterpiece. And I did this 80 weeks in a row, and it's already over. You know, like it just happened. Now it's there. Nobody was there. Nobody. Yeah. And I'm still here, coming up with a new channel, having that drive again. The Homeless series is also that drive, and the series I will share on the other channel, Vimosa. And there's also, yeah, there's infinite, literally infinite ideas and footage and everything, and that is all there for a reason. It's nature manifesting something, and it's also nature trying to connect, to get away from capitalism, from divided society, from winners versus losers, while the losers don't realize that they are losers. You know all that. You've been part of it the last years. And that shall never repeat. Ever. Yeah. I hope that we all together can become what we are supposed to be. That united humanity. And if it's at least a part of us, that would be a start, you know. So when you see this, and when you like that, then continue to see it and continue to like it and consider to try it. Yeah. Bringing birth, as I like to say, bringing birth to Worldy is very simple. Okay, for you there's this kind of soul activation, but yeah, don't worry about that. You know, you can see that in the documentary Worldymania. And just involve yourself in the name giving or anything. Any reaction is involving, any reaction is support for that love, for the Worldymania, for the Worldys, and for the world, the real world. This is no illusion. This is actually happening, which is so wonderful. This is real, and it's happening while you're listening to this. I'm out there. We are out there. The Worldys and I, the father of the Worldys, or Izo, or Ingo, or Worldymania, and yeah, whatever you want to call me. So, now you're probably very calmed down. Maybe you're sleepy. So when it's night, then I wish you good night. For everyone who's really now in the night and wants to sleep, you should end this video now. Because for those who are trying to get back into the real world and real life and get their asses up, yeah, I would say things like get your ass up. Get going. Yeah, relax, but then freaking do it.
Wie bitte? Wenn er klappt, dann ist das nicht mehr verrückt. Das ist wie mit den ersten Leuten, die versucht haben zu fliegen. Ist nur verrückt, bis es klappt. Ja.
I hope this was motivating enough. If not, Jesus, holy schmoly, go to the honored channel and give yourself a good load of the greatest motivation right now existing.